Nested families are simply loadable families that are loaded into other loadable families. For example, I'll select a door in this project and then click Edit Family to open that door family in the Family Editor. Here in this door family, I'll select a door handle, and we can see that Edit Family appears on the Contextual Ribbon tab. This means that the door handle is a nested family because it's a loadable family that's been loaded into this door family. I'll click Edit Family again, and now we'll open the door handle family in the Family Editor. This is another loadable family that's been created with various geometric forms and then loaded into the door family. I also want to draw your attention to the shared parameter. This is a built-in parameter for families, and as you can see there in the tooltip, when it's enabled, Revit will recognize the family separately from the host family. So I'm going to close these families, and then we'll go back to the project and take a look at what that means. So here in this original project file, I will open the door schedule, and we can see that there are 2 doors that appear in the schedule because there's simply 2 doors here in the project. If I go to another exercise file that has that door handle family set to shared, now we can see what that looks like. So I'll open up the same door schedule, and now we can see that the door handles appear in the schedule as well. So if we go back to those families, and we'll open them up in the Family Editor, and once again I'll open up the door handle family, and it's the same family, but in this case shared is enabled. So when that is eventually loaded into the project, and in this case it's a nested family and it's shared, then Revit will recognize it independent of the door family, even though it's loaded in that door family. So that's what you need to be aware of when you're working with nested families, is that you can set them to shared and Revit will recognize them as an independent family so that it will appear in a schedule. And that's still dependent upon the category that is used in the schedule. All right, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about in-place families. Once again, there are 3 kinds of families in Revit. There are system families, loadable families, and in-place families. An in-place family should be used for a unique situation in a project. For example, in this lobby, we have a stair, and let's say there was some type of custom desk that was going to be built in front of or around the stair. What we could do is on the Architecture tab in the Build panel, expand the Component Split button and click Model in Place. And then we can choose the category that we want the in-place family to belong to. So if we say Furniture and then click OK, and then we can give it a name. I'll just leave it at the default name and click OK. And now here in the project, we have the Family Editor tools available. So we can create a custom family right here in the project. But once again, that's going to be custom to this specific project. If that family may need to be used in another project, then you will want to create a loadable family. That way it can then be loaded into multiple projects. But if you want to create an in-place family, all of the same tools are available to you that would be available in the Family Editor, and you can create it right here in the project.